Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how our fuel enhancer literally works and clean our fuel here in the Philippines. So to start up, of course, my name is Gloria Joaquin, and I'm all the way from Canada. But I am here to share you this high quality fuel additives here in the Philippines. Okay, so as we start, we're going to show you the difference between what we call the diesel fuel here in the Philippines, other additives, and of course, our very own additives. Okay, so again, let's start up with fuel diesel. So small like that. And we're going to show you the Brand X. Again, we do not want to knock out other company. We just want to put Brand X. So again, I will show you our fuel diesel solution. So the first thing that we're going to improve here is what we call the emission, which is what we call the ecological, or what we call the environment effect. Okay? So each and every one of these cotton buds, we're going to burn them. Okay? So again, if you look at closely here, we're going to burn how the fuel diesel look like when you burn it. So this is sobrang usok. This is less than a second. Look at how black is the cotton buds is. And this is less than a minute. So let's try the other additives. This is what we call the Brand X. So if you notice, it's even darker and it smells. Oh, okay, so it's really scary when you see it. Now, this is our product. And if you notice, hardly no smoke, no smell. And even if I burn it long enough, you will not see any smoke. Okay? So again, the reason why there's that black smoke because of this stem. No? So, if we have given a choice in here, which one would we choose? Of course, the clean one. Right? So, that is what we call the ecological effect. Again, ecological means the emission and the pollution. So here in the Philippines, this is the number one of the biggest problem that we are experiencing. So again, I do believe if this kind of solution we're going to offer to everyone that burns fuel, I'm sure everybody will say yes. No? So again, the second thing I'm going to show you is what we call the efficiency effect. Efficiency means what happens if there is a water contamination in your fuel tank. Is it going to burn efficient? Is it going to burn 100%? So let's see the effect. So now we're going to pretend that this is the moist inside the fuel tank. So again, this is just water. So we're gonna spray 3 spray. 1, 2, 3. Ganun lang po. Okay? So again, 1, 2, 3. Our solution, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I do that? Because I want to show you and prove to you how good is our product when it comes to water, or when it comes to water contamination. So now we're gonna shake each one of this, and I'm gonna show you, even if we mix the first two, you will see the molecules of water still. Can you see it? There? Okay. Now, what about our solution? Remember, I even spray 7 spray water, but you can see the water molecules is no longer there. You see the effect of that. Now, next question I'm going to ask you, what happens if there is a water contamination in your fuel? How does your engine run? How does it run? It runs like palyado, or it runs like jiggling, or it runs like when you're going overtaking, nabibitin ka. Okay? So, kumbaga, hindi siya smooth. So now, let's see and hear how it sounds when you burn your fuel. Okay, so here you can see this is the fuel with water effect. You see that sizzling effect? Can you hear that? So para tayong nagpipirito ng isda. Okay, here's another effect of the water. in the other additives. You see how smoky it is. So now, I'm sorry, black. So here's ours. If you notice, ours doesn't have any sizzling effect, and it's a blue flame. You can see how it burns. No smoke, no smell. So this is how good our product is. So again, so we understand now, if the water inside your fuel tank is being corrected with our solution, meaning to say you're burning your fuel 100%, so therefore there is no waste of fuel. Tama? So that's where the kicks in of the savings comes in. That is what we call now the economical. So how do we do that? Okay, now remember, this is a pure solution. We're gonna mix this together. But before I do that, I'm going to show you another testing. And this test, it got something to do with what we call water finding paste. And what this is, most of the gasoline station, they use this. Why? Because they want to detect whether there is a water in their fuel tank when they're selling to their customers. They want to make sure they're selling a pure fuel. So that's why they have this. So for us, we're going to show you if there is any water on these 3 bottles. So if you notice, the color is yellow-brown. If this color changes into a different color, that means there is a water contamination. Okay, so sounds good? So here we go. So this is another way of testing whether there is water or not. So if we shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So you notice the first 2, the color changed. You notice that, Kuya? Okay, what about ours? It's still yellow-brown. So meaning to say, in the split second, the water is being corrected. The water is being detected that it's gone, right?
What becomes with the water?
So
It evaporates.
the water, what it does, it actually, the 2 hydrogen of molecules, Kuya, it basically disperses it. In other words, it's a skill. It's not evaporates. No, what it does, it breaks it into a small molecules that you cannot see hardly.
Alright.
So the 2 molecules of H2, remember the water is H2O?
H2O.
So the 2 molecules is being dispersed. It's the skills that they use that. So again, so the water is still here, but it converts into fuel. And that's how we can say it also. Now, our fuel here in the Philippines, we can say it's a low quality. May I say that? Or we can say a poor quality. Because that's all we can afford here in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, many of us here, the vehicle uses fuel diesel. Why? Because it's a lot affordable. But when it comes to US and in Canada, our fuel diesel is more expensive. You know why? Because the fuel diesel there is a high quality. And there's no emission. Because the environment in Canada and in abroad, they're very strict when it comes to emission. So now, what we're going to do with our poor quality or low quality fuel, we're going to make it a high quality by adding our fuel enhancer. How is that? So here's how it works. So now, we're going to add, this is now the solution. Now, if you notice, it's a creamy yellow, doesn't mean this is defective. No, it's because of this. Now, I also tell my users that if you notice there is enough water contamination or other contamination in your fuel, you know you have this, all you have to do is add a little bit of this because this is your fuel solution. Oh, this is your mechanic. Okay? So again, let's mix it. As you notice, before there is a red, now it becomes all yellow. Now, let's prove to you how good is our solution. Now, this is the final touch. Okay? So maybe I'll just burn it here so that you can see how nice, no smoke, no spluttering. Okay, so again, to summarize our solution, you see how there's a smoke, there's no smoke, there's a spluttering, there's no spluttering, what we call the sizzling. So what it does is, to summarize, it's simply a cleanser, simply a detergent. It's a simply water corrector. It's a water, sorry to say, it's a water corrector, it's a fuel saver, it's a maintenance saver, and most important, it's an emission killer. So that is our product. Now, let me add into this product. Our product has been around over 39 years in abroad, and in the Philippines, we just start using this. We haven't barely touched everyone here. We're just starting the ground. So again, I appreciate your time, and I hope that you will help me in sharing this product to all the people that you know that uses fuel. And I'm sure everyone that you refer to, they would love and they will say thank you to you. So without further ado, my product presentation is done. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Thank you.